The Humboldt Park community has a growing homeless encampment in its namesake park. It's raising concerns for some residents and prompting local officials to find long-term solutions. But it's also not an issue particular to Humboldt Park. According to the Chicago Coalition of the Homeless, more than 65,000 Chicagoans are currently unhoused. Joining us now with more on this are Alderperson Jesse Fuentes of the 26th Ward, Bruce Perry with the Illinois Union of the Homeless, and Cook County Commissioner Anthony Quesada of the 8th District, which includes parts of Humboldt Park. Alderperson Fuentes, let's start with you. You've met with many of the folks living in the tent in your ward. What are you hearing from them?
Absolutely. I think that first, the survey that we did at the tent encampment was going there to speak to these individuals on a one-on-one basis so that they feel humanized and dignified, and that there wasn't one broad stroke of stereotypes that were tagged to them, but rather I was there to affirm their lived experiences. And their needs are diverse. We have individuals in that tent encampment who are veterans, who have served this country, who cannot afford to live in the city of Chicago. We have individuals who were evicted promptly after COVID. We have individuals who have historical and generational trauma and need the wraparound supports. And so that interview and that time to be able to have those relationships and restore that trust with our unhoused neighbors was important, because we know a one-size-fits-all solution is not going to work here.
I'm not against anyone coming in here legally. I want to say that clearly. But for those who have not, they don't pop us. They don't go before us. We're not last in line. $9,000 going to illegals, but those who live here have not gotten funding yet. Many people homeless. My husband is a veteran. Now, you know I got a heart for that. But we got a lot of these on the street. And I also have been one that worked in food pantries, also helping people who are on the streets. They need to be taken care of. They need to stop being neglected, because if we don't have a voice here, we will have a voice out there. And those aldermen who are not caring, okay.
Well, I went down to the Democrats' house and I took back what he stole from me. I took back my dignity. I took back my humanity. Till I went down to the Democrats' house and I took back what he stole from me. I took back my dignity. I took back my humanity. Now it's under my feet, under my feet, under my feet, under my feet. Ain't no system gonna walk all over me.
So now we have a reporter here, and I'd like it if some, like Leela and some folks could get ready to do a live thing.
And once you guys are done with your rally, do you guys go back home, or do you stick around and try to make it better?
Well, we have a logistical problem, first of all, because we have some people that don't have a home to go to at the end of the march, and have been using the march as a place to sleep and be safe with other people. And recently, as a result of the Supreme Court, they criminalized homelessness in this country, and that's why in this country you can sleep outside to get some sports tickets or concert tickets, but you can't sleep outside if you don't have a place to live. You can go to jail for it.
All right, that's it for me.
Thank you.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
I would like to know how the welcoming committee here in Chicago in this park, which is Humboldt Park, addressed you all.
I was absolutely disgusted. And the reason why I was disgusted is I was told over and over again what a progressive city Chicago is, what a progressive mayor it is, and instead we were threatened by the older person. We were told by the CPD after the mayor changed their mind yesterday and said that we could sleep here or reside here for a 48-hour vigil, prayer vigil, in the middle of the night, the CPD changed their mind and threatened that if we had children around here, they would contact Child Protective Services. Now, is that a welcoming committee? I don't think so. We also have a letter that we have up on social media that they circulated and tried to get other homeless people to stand against us. But we weren't born yesterday. We understand that when you give money to different agencies, they have to do whatever it is that the mayor or the politicians tell you to do. Otherwise, they lose their money. So, but it's a sad day when they don't decide to step aside from that and lift up the larger moral issues.
Thank you.
Let's get started with Fuentes. Yeah, quit smiling. Because you're the one who decided you're going to kick out the homeless people that walked over 90 miles over here in Humboldt Park. Gave them bleep. I'm not going to curse, but you know, fill in the blanks. So how foul is that?
And tried to get other homeless people to stand against us.
For American citizens, that they came to Humboldt Park. And you remember the day before the DNC. How foul is that? Let's put you on blast.
For those who think they are not listening, publicly announcing can make a difference.